I heard someone could use some encouragement. Let's pull some tarot about it. I believe it's today that Mercury retrograde has officially started. We also have Saturn retrograde going on right now. But yesterday, I was feeling the retrograde so hard. The energy just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I'm a Pisces. I got tons of Pisces placements, and I just had some very vivid dreams the night before that just really set me back. You know, those dreams that just they really hit you. So yesterday I was not in a good headspace. I was very cranky, just not happy about life. Today I'm feeling a lot better, but I've noticed that there's been a lot of that energy going on where there's people just not feeling their best, not feeling good, not feeling great, physically, mentally, spiritually. And I know we have a lot of things going on right now in the world, a lot of things going on astrologically. So I just want to pull some tarot, see if I can get some guidance for us. And remember, if this message aligns with you, it will find you. And if it doesn't align, keep scrolling. It costs $0 to mind your own business. So this collective is feeling the energy of movement and motion around them. They can see things, picking up movement, getting and going. They can sense change happening, they can see change happening. But they're not feeling ready to move forward, or vice versa. They're ready to move forward. They feel motivated to move forward. They feel like they could step out at any moment and just take off, but nothing seems to be lining up with them. And it's causing this imbalance. There's a lot of questioning on, well, should I just go ahead and step forward and have faith and just hope for the best, or just hope that it's going to happen and work out? And then on the other hand, there's some people that are should I be feeling like I need to move? I really want to stay put. There's this weird imbalance between where your energy is not matching up with the movement of the energy around you. Some of you may be I just got comfortable. Why is everything seeming like it's changing? And this is not to deter you from things getting better. There is a balancing of these two energies that are supposed to happen. If you're feeling I just got comfortable and I don't want to move, or I don't want to have some type of uptick or change, then you're meant to have a little bit of motion. And so that drastic difference is going to balance out with what you're feeling. And on the other hand, if you're someone who's ready for a lot of movement, a lot of motion, a lot of change, but you don't feel like things around you are happening, things are going to change and things are going to happen. They're just not meant to be that big of a jump or that big of a change in the way that you're thinking. And so there has to be some type of balancing here. And that's what's happening right now. The source of this energy is that the universe really wants to bring you a blessing. I feel like if you're aligning with this, and if you're feeling this, if you're tapped into this, if this is your reading and you're part of this collective, then the universe, someone out there, one of your guides really wants to bring you something. It's your time to shine. It's your time to get something that will just maybe not be so big, a huge blessing, but something that's this is nice, yay, and it's a nice change of events, a nice turning of the tide, if that makes sense. But you're meant right now to really hone in on what are my desires, because they want this blessing to be truly aligned with your desires. And maybe it already is, but you would not recognize it right now if it revealed itself to you. And I don't feel like this is a process that's going to take very long. I feel like this is something you could honestly be done with by the time Mercury retrograde is done in 3 weeks. But you're having to do some type of realigning with your desires, identifying what your desires truly are. What do I really want? Not why, not how, not where, but what do I want? And I would like for you to take a moment, maybe tonight as you're going to sleep or whenever you see this, take a moment to just imagine your perfect life right now. What would it truly look like? Not what do you think it should look like? Not what do you think would be impressive? Not anything like that, but what would truly make you happy right now? Don't do what you think is possible. Do what you feel would truly make you happy right now. Would it be living in a different home? Would it be having a different career? And don't imagine, how would I get there now? Don't make a plan out of it. Just truly imagine, give yourself a blank canvas in your mind to imagine, what do I want? What life would be beautiful to me right now? And this is not to take away from your life and to say your life is not beautiful. This is just a pure exercise to allow you to really imagine what would be the perfect life for me, because inside of that is going to be your desires. And if you can focus on that feeling, focus on that life, imagine it in your head and have it handy, then you will start to align with your desires. It may not happen exactly how you imagine it, but then the goal becomes clear. You are now aligning with your truest desires, and then everything else can fall in place. The how will happen. You just have to focus on what it is that you're moving toward. Everything else will fall into place. And that's really the first step. Like, there's not another perspective that you need except for what are my desires? Like, what is that thing that I can imagine if it looked really like how I really want it? This isn't a perspective you should be applying to your outside life. Like, you genuinely should not go, what do I want? What's my perfect life? Now, how do I get there? That's not it. That is not it. It's literally just a question. What does my perfect life look like? And holding that dear. And then maybe even having faith that you will have that life one day. But that you imagine is something that could happen outside of you. Not how will it happen, not when, but one day this could happen. And just holding that is what triggers this. That is the energetic change that balances out the two that have been differing with each other, conflicting with each other. You will then feel a natural movement within you that lines up with whatever is happening around you. The universe then can give you a blessing that will take you to the next step of what you want. This isn't something you have to do. There's nothing in your scope right now that you can do to make yourself move from point A to point B, except for get clear on your desires. And then as far as adding action to the desire once it is in mind, because of course I said there's nothing you need to do, right? Like, the universe is going to bring you something that is going to take you into that direction, that's going to move you from point A to point B, right? That this is something that will be coming to you. Things will align around you. So what do you do in the meantime? What do you do that will help keep you in alignment with that desire? The answer is what brings you peace. What decisions around you disrupt your peace the least? What around you does not take away from the calmness that you can keep, knowing that your desires are going to happen one day, having faith that they're going to happen one day, not knowing how, not knowing when, not knowing why, just knowing that they're going to happen. What keeps you emotionally balanced? What keeps you inside of a comfort zone of hard work? So like, this isn't a moment for you to sit still and say like, oh, well, I'm comfortable and I want to sit here. It's a moment of, I have work to do, but I'm comfortable doing this work. I'm comfortable doing it at this pace. I'm comfortable doing it with this company. I'm comfortable doing it in this job, in this role. Those are the things that you should be focusing on right now. What is truly going to bring you peace? What is going to make you feel calm? What is not going to disrupt this mantra that you're building in your life right now, and not break away or taint that desire, that vision that you build on your desires that you can so clearly see? You should be making decisions that release pain and release suffering, not add more to your plate. Some of you have a limiting belief right now that you're just stuck. And that's it, that you're just stuck where you are, you're stuck in the path that you're on, and nothing is really changing for you. And it doesn't matter how many times you try to be more positive about it, how many times you try to defeat that like limiting belief, that negative thought, you just keep getting stuck in it. And that's okay. That's okay. We're taking baby steps here. We are genuinely taking baby steps here. But right now, what is important for that, to help combat that, which combat is more of an aggressive term. So to help talk yourself through that is to literally show yourself physical evidence in the world around you that you're not stuck, that you can move, that there is movement going on. And an example of this would be, well, I'm obviously not stuck, because if I really wanted change, I could just quit my job and then go get a fast food job. You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, like, now that's no knocking or anything like that on fast food jobs, but a lot of people, that's their first job, so there's a lot of turnover, and they're usually hiring. So if you really were stuck, you would not be capable of doing that. You wouldn't have that option to do that. You do have that option, so therefore you're not stuck. It may not be an option that you want, but it's still an option that keeps you from being stuck. And it's those sort of exercises that will help to start reroute the limiting belief, because if you can keep entertaining them in that way, you can find their core. So then if it's not that you're stuck that you're worried about, then what is it that you're actually worried about? And you can just keep doing that. You can keep going back and forth and finding new ways to counteract what it is that is limiting you from truly being positive and faithful in your desires. And some of you, probably most of you, are about to be actually rewarded and recognized for how calm and collective you can stay, how on task you can be, how together you can be when things just go crazy, when things go insane, when you're angry. There's a song that I'm thinking of, and it's by King Malin. I think it's I Could Have Been Worse. It says, I'm bad, but I could have been worse. Maybe you should look on the bright side. Anyways, go get a listen, because this last little bit has that vibe a lot. But someone was watching when you didn't know it, and they saw you keep it together.